Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leon Mookie here, and today is the day. Today is the last trailer. This is the Double O Strike trailer, and honestly, this one I'm going to have a lot of fun with. Just like before, if you guys want a little bit of a recap for the last trailer, look down in the description below when I link it down there. And now it's time for Takumi to shine. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Inside his cockpit, as he being in that of the launch bay, Takumi is inside of his personal made Gunpla, as his custom made Strike is basically a Strike Noir Gundam, with the head and body, of course. However, the arms, legs, and backpack, just like the others, are completely different. The reason what makes this one different is that it has, that of a GN solar reactor models from that of the Gundam 00 series, as the arms are similar to that of the Gundam Exia, with even the legs are having that of the Gundam 00 sword silhouette. The backpack, on the other hand, is basically the Gundam 00 Diver twin GN drive pack. However, attached to the drives are that of two Excalibur blades from that of the Exia Gundam, basically to show that it's basically a mobile suit made for close range combat. With then soon Takumi as the African young man couldn't help but feel somewhat calm, cool, and collective, unlike his other teammates, where they are all excited. He, on the other hand, feels a lot more trying to psych him up by internally instead of vocally. With then soon seeing that of the mission, saying defense escort mission, defend the Tekkanen team from Galahorn forces, but before time, make sure that they arrive at the destination before time runs out, to escape that of the Dorfa Corp. With then soon Takumi couldn't help but smirk, as it feeling like the first time that we've seen him smirk through these trailers. With then he couldn't help but say, "It's time." With then placing his hands on the control spears, as he have that of a serious look within the countdown for him to launch what goes down, saying, "I will win for my friends, for my team." With soon, he's now given the go-ahead, saying, "This is Takumi and the 00 Strike. Mission acknowledged. Ready to begin." Within soon, the GN color schemes the GN particles coming off of the twin drives, instead of them being that of a green, which you would see in usual GN drives, this Gundam actually has that of yellow GN particles, with soon sent flying out in full speed, with soon getting, as he now in the vast open of space. Within, in the outskirts, you could see that of the Dorpa Corp colonies in the distance, with soon seeing that of multiple Galahorn ships in the far edge. Within and behind of Takumi is that of the Tekkanen main ship, the Isaribi. And seeing on his side, he sees that he is the only one here. But then soon seeing that of multiple Galahorn mobile suits being Gray's models, some custom made while some are commander units. With then soon seeing all the enemies, but then already as each and every one of them are already targeted. With then bringing out his two main weapons, the Humberby Gundam's beam rifle sabers, as the wing-like mecha shift beam rifle sabers are ready to go. Within soon shifts them into their rifle form, as he soon lays down a barrage of multiple shots down on each and every one of the Gjallarhorn suits. However, given that these are Gjallarhorn suits, beam type weaponry are basically a lot less, effective unless pushed back a lot more. They can handle at least one or two shots. However, multiple shots on the other hand, within soon, all the mobile suits that were hit at least more than 3 times are basically now being destroyed. As Takumi is now having that of a serious look on his face while still remaining calm and collective in battle, while still destroying each and every one as he pushes forward bit by bit as the Isaribi also continues moving forward as well, within multiple shots coming down on him, with him dodging each and every one of the shots without even breaking a sweat. A few of the Greys were about to launch themselves forward, holding on to their axes. Seeing this, without even breaking a sweat, switches his beam rifles into their blade form, and soon the beams cut right through the axes without even breaking a sweat. Before then, bringing down the beam once more, and soon on the same spot as before, cuts right through it. Within going closer and closer to each and every one of the Gjallarhorn mobile suits, dealing that of 2 tap strikes, trying to deal a hit on them once, weaken the molecular bonds of the armor of the mobile suit before slicing into the same spot again and cutting right through it without even breaking a sweat. As over that of five Grey's mobile suits have now been destroyed without even Takashi even being tired or exhausted by now. Within him internally thinking while still taking down each and every one, and saying, a lot of people like to say that Iron Blood mobile suits are considered to have the strongest armor in the Gundam series. That is a known fact, given that they can withstand beam fire, unlike your typical mobile suits in the series with that of beam coating. Beam coating nullifies beams. However, when the beam coating takes that of too many hits from beam-like attacks from that of swords and rifles, well then, they begin to dull out. When it comes to armors in that of Iron Blood Orphan series, though, they can withstand any type of beam weaponry by any chance. That's why a lot of weapons in Iron Blood are not beam type weapons, but pure metal, made to pierce and rip and tear through mobile suits. Same thing also goes for ammo and other long range weapons as well. However, there are ways to get past of Iron Blood weapons, Iron Blood armor. Either amp up the frequency of a person's beam weapons in battle, or basically weaken the armor slowly but surely. That's just how it's done, and that's how it's always going to be done. But then, getting out of his thoughts, he slices through another graze, with then soon switching his left beam saber back into its rifle form, as he soon guns down multiple other grazes coming right at him, while even basically shooting down some of the shots coming at him too. However, some of the shots weren't destroyed and soon come at him, within him dodging them. With then soon another graze was about to strike him down. However, he soon slashes right through that of the axe once more before getting up and close, before dealing that of multiple shots into the cockpit at point blank range. With then soon the graze just basically flies limply in that space. With then soon saying, enough of this. I'm not going to get anywhere as long as those damn ships are in the way. With then soon saying, I got at least a couple minutes, so why not make this quick? With then soon dematerializing both his main weapons, within changing the wing binders of his GN drives to push him forward, as then a burst of Plotsky particles soon turned into that of orange wings. Within soon basically pulling out his both Excalibur blades, as then soon slicing through each and every one of the grazes without even breaking a sweat this time. Instead of like his main weapons where he needed two hits, all he needs is one before putting both his Excaliburs together and then soon throwing the massive sword at all of the grazes coming right at him. As then soon he brings out both his GN swords, his long sword and short sword together as well, before then putting them together, creating that of a GN long beam rifle sniper, shooting down each and every one of them, while then soon charging the sniper as well, and then firing down, destroying one of the Galahorn ships in one shot. Within soon, the Excalibur blade that he sent flying basically returns to him like that of a boomerang. He catches it in his left hand, with then soon getting further and further, slices through each and every one of the ships before getting closer to another Galahorn ship, and then firing down into that of the bridge of the ship, destroying it in one hit. Within soon, he notices that a few other Greys had slipped by and planned to destroy the Isaribi. But then soon, he couldn't help but smirk, saying, "Don't think I haven't noticed you fools." Within soon, throwing both his weapons to the side before bringing out the GN mini Cuzzers. With then the small blade, he soon throws the small blades like that of boomerangs, cutting through at least a couple of grazes before grabbing his Mecha Shift GN sniper rifle once again, and then firing down onto the other Galahorn mobile suits that were trying to get close to the ship that he's defending. With then all the explosions soon allowed the Isaribi to get closer and closer. With then soon, one of the Galahorn ships were finally about to fire down, but then saying, "Oh, no you don't." With then soon basically breaking apart his Excalibur blades and placing them back onto the wing binders, sheathing them once more. Even then, basically breaking apart his GN Mecha Shift sniper rifle back into its long sword form and to its short sword form back to the sides, before bringing out his main weapons once again, as then saying, "All right, special move." As then the wing-like GN beam sabers begin to glow, with then saying, "Cross Revelry!" With then soon sending that of multiple slashes towards that of the ship, with then the Galahorn ship soon fully being destroyed by multiple slashes. Hell, even what remaining that of grazes that were coming their way was soon destroyed as well in the crossfire. With that soon, there was nothing but scrap metal and destruction all across the area, as one lone custom-made Strike Gundam did all of this. As then, Takumi couldn't help but already see that the Isaribi is already out of the combat zone, showing that he has completed the mission. With then, it's soon saying, "Mission complete. Success. Isaribi damage minimum. Only that of 99% damage." Within soon hearing that, saying, "Are you serious? I thought it was 100%. Damn it. Must have gotten hit with one of the shots before I stepped in. Great. Hope it doesn't interfere in the score rating for our unit." With then soon, he heads back to the hangar, as then he rides back into the waiting room with his other teammates. With then everybody looking at the African white-haired boy, with then saying, "So, how did I do?" With soon everybody looking at him, with then saying, do not try to make light of this or try to make me feel like I didn't screw up. How did I do?" With then soon, Elijah walks over to his teammate and couldn't help but say, You did awesome out there with that. Soon bringing up that to the digital screen. Within soon seeing that the mission basically gave them the total of points that they need to get higher up in the GBN world rankings. They are now ranked 6. Within soon seeing this, saying, whoa, serious? We actually made it into the top 6? With then soon, guy get up and say, hell yeah, man, you did it. We all did it. We're now the 6th top ranked team in all of Gunpla Battle Nexus. High five. Within soon, Connor couldn't help but actually high five the massive dude. With then soon, Elijah saying, honestly, it was because of you. We got the highest points. It's because of you, Takumi. We made it this far. Within, Takumi couldn't help but feel a little bit embarrassed, saying, I wouldn't say that. If it wasn't for you for making this team, I don't think I would be anywhere else. Within soon, Elijah couldn't help but smirk, saying, if anything, I'm glad that you all joined this team. Just wait until we tell the others back at HQ. They're definitely going to love this. Within soon, everyone couldn't help but be excited. Even Hinoka and also Rain couldn't help but be excited as well. But then Takumi couldn't help but smile, seeing all of his fellow comrades and friends basically all excited for what he's done. But then couldn't help but clench his fist, saying, this is where I belong. This is where I always will belong. No matter what, I'll do whatever it takes. Either in real life or in GBN, I'll always look after them. I'll always protect them. That's my duty. It's my role in this world. But then, walking over to the rest of his teammates, Takumi still couldn't help but have that of a genuine smile on his face. And that's it. That is the last member of the Gundam Strike Force. We have that of Elijah in his Cross Strike Gundam, Guy in his Xeno Strike Gundam, Connor in his Storm Strike Gundam, and last but not least, Takumi in his 00 Strike Gundam. As now, the Gundam Strike Force is now all known. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. So, these are our 4 main characters for the story I'm going to be working on to practice for a future Gundam story. Want to focus on trying to make 4 main characters have character development besides just either 1 or 2. And I know what you guys are thinking, but Leon, there are other Gundam stories that actually focus on more than just 1 or 2 protagonists. Okay, yeah, that is true. That is true. However, half of them are always done horribly or focus on one of them being the true main protagonist. I mean, look at Gundam Wing. Hero was literally the main protagonist and the poster boy for the series after all. Not all 5 of the Gundam pilots are. Same thing also with that of Seed as well. In Seed Destiny, where Shin was the main protagonist before being switched out with fucking Kira. And they still basically made it a 3-person protagonist series, even though Athrun was, Athrun, still the most popular character in Seed after all. And then there was Gundam 00. Don't get me wrong, 00 actually did somewhat well. However, in season 1, it felt like Alleluia and Tierra was basically just there when, Setsuna and Lock-On were basically somewhat the main focus of the series in season 1. Then you got season 2, where again, it focused a lot on Setsuna and mainly Tierra then. Where again, it felt like second Lock-On and Alleluia were still just there. Oh, especially Alleluia in season 2. Guy got shafted hard in season 2 when they already ended his story arc basically 10 episodes ahead. before the series even got fully started. So yeah, I want to try and change that for this story. Focus on all 4 of them. I mean, sure, Elijah will be the main protagonist, but he won't be the only one whose character development will be the main focus of the story, as it will be the others' main focus as well in their development through this. So look forward to this new story, Gundam Strike Force. Chapter 1 will probably be coming out in the next couple of weeks or so. So, with all that said, if you guys like this, please check out my Discord and my gaming channel. My Discord, if you guys have any questions, and also have some what ifs you want to suggest to me, alongside some fan art too. Also, check out my, gaming channel if you guys want to see me play some games and just relax and have some fun. Also, check out my, Patreon and my Cash App if you guys want to support me financially as well. So, with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys, and take care.